good lead for place. Bat in hand. Platform here to launch. And once there is room presented to the batters, they'll like to take on the bowlers. Good running. Very good running here. The fielder returned to run to his right. And they knew immediately that since he was a little bit away from the ball, two was on. Very quick, the first run. He comes for the second. Good running. Running zigzags across the wicket as well. Yeah, right at the end. They want a single, yeah. I think that's his role here, right here for this skipper, to make sure whenever he is on strike, he doesn't play too many dots and also pick up a quick single. I'm not saying don't try to pick up a boundary. If it's there, yes, go for it. But if it's not, it's important that he gets a Hridoy on strike. Right, 3 of the first 3 deliveries. And now field changes for Hridoy. Fielder comes inside the circle. The fielder in third is inside the circle. And the fielder deep mid wicket, deep square leg, deep fine leg, and long on. So he keeps it on the offside. So nobody inside the circle on the onside.
It suggests he's going to bowl reasonably straight. Nathan Smith potentially look for the toes. The Yorker, sure, a change of pace as well.
Yeah, if you look at the field set on the offside, we know Hridoy likes to go over the top of the infield. So if the ball is somewhere around on the off stump, then he'll probably try to hit it over the top of the fielder at mid-off. He goes down the wicket, tries to open up the offside, but well bowled. Credit to the bowler. Kept him quiet, just a single. It's turning out to be a very good over. Just the 4 runs in this over so far.
Yeah, looking to open up that offside partnership here. 8 off the 11 deliveries. We've seen enough balls here to be able to put the foot on the gas. Gonna let this drift along, too many more overs.
Yeah, it's on the shorter side, but he's played that into the gap, so they'll come back for the second. The 2 add to the total at the end of the over with 6 in this over. After 45, it's 231 for 5. That's what's on the cards. A third ODI today. We played at Chattogram. Then we have 3 days in between before we start the first T20 international between these 2 sides. Yeah, we stay back for 2 T20 international after this. Then head back to Dhaka for the final T20 international. At the later stage of an innings, you would expect batters to look for boundaries, but if you look at what has happened so far, in the last 21 deliveries, they haven't conceded a boundary. So good from New Zealand.
Yeah, they built from that dismissal of Shanto. See Foxcroft again. On cue. First sweep. Gonna drag it in though. Probably want to have a look at this, some short. Big fast bowler, Ben Lister, to load it. A little bit clumsy.
No behind. Yeah. Behind, please, no. Fine, mate.
Yeah, just couldn't get it closer to Muhammad Abbas.
Give it Foxy. Give it Foxy.
He probably having another look before he releases the ball. Did his feet touch anything? I think he's fine from this angle. Two thumbs up. And so it's only 2 runs there.
Well done, Foxy.
Oh,
Well done, Foxy.
nearly stopped that single, didn't he? Off his own bowling.
You might have expected to see Will O'Rourke bowling. Latham gone to
Yeah, it's probably there.
spin of Dean Foxcroft. Maybe to look to take the pace off the ball, ask these batters to create all the speed.
Yeah.
Now what's he looking at, Mehdi Miraj here? Is he going to go check on the bowler? It was Hriday on strike, so just a single down the ground. Now he's on strike. At times you've seen the fielders coming inside the circle. This time around, you have 3 on the offside. And 1 at short fine. There have been gaps between those boundary riders. He wants that fielder at short fine to go a little bit more finer. Right, 5 in this over so far. Last delivery of the 46th. And it'll be a single, or they're going to try and catch the arm of that fielder. Nope. A 6 in that over. After 46, it's 237 for 5. Yeah, they're going at a rate of 5.15, Bangladesh. They still have 4 more overs to bat. A good thing from the Kiwis that they haven't conceded a boundary after the fall of Shantur's wicket. So they dried up the boundaries. And both the batters now in the double figures will surely be thinking of perhaps taking a few chances here. Excellent shot from the skipper.
Lister into the attack, looking to cramp him up. That's a good shot. Miraz created a nice angle and just helped it on its way. A timely boundary for Bangladesh.
And also the first delivery of a new over, a boundary, so just releases the pressure and puts a bit of a pressure for the bowler. It's a really good shot, bisecting those 2 fielders. And then straight to the fielder.
Sprinkling of fans here this afternoon, looking for any bit of shade they can find.
Now Ben Lister a bit fuller, but he'll find the fielder in the deeps. A single only on that occasion. He's got for a few, hasn't he, Lister? None for 57 in 8.3 overs. Right, they're having a bit of a chat. Maybe thinking about areas where they can target to look for a boundary. He stays round the wicket. Beats him. Yeah, his eye He just pulled the fielder inside the circle on the offside, short third and a wideish point, gullish point inside the circle. So had he put that back to ball, maybe he could have found that gap.
Change of pace. To beat those two fielders, as you mentioned, behind point. This has got to be a little bit straighter here.
Now this time he does find the middle of the bat, but it's straight to the fielder. Boundary of the first ball of his over, and has only conceded 2, so he's been good. I would like to finish off nicely here. On the other hand, Bangladesh will be hoping that perhaps they can pick up a boundary to finish the over. This partnership now 22 of 23. They're both mid-off and mid-on inside the circle. But it's a short one. We're not going to pull the ball in the areas where the batters can free their arms down the ground. So 7 of that over, 244 for 5.
Have a look at the resources today at Tom Latham's disposal. I was surprised not to see O'Rourke. Dean Foxcroft's going to bowl out his 6th over here. Swung away in the gap. To be a little bit of a heave into the leg side. Just managed to find the gap. Again, a boundary in the first ball of the over.
And again, it's a good shot. It's all about finding the gaps, and if you can manage to find the gaps, you will pick up boundaries. Good hit from the batter to take it towards the boundary. Miraj picking up his 2nd boundary. Yeah, he's been pretty busy in the middle, and I agree with you on the bowling department. A bit of a surprise, and actually a big surprise, not to see Will O'Rourke in the attack or to finish his spell of 10 overs. Oh, shot. That is a short-arm jab, and it's out of here. What a shot that is from Hridoy. Goes all the way for the maximum.
Making good use of the shorter leg side boundary. Dean Foxcroft looking to bowl a Yorker, but he's missed his length. That's easy pickings for Hridoy. 4 and a 6 in this over.
Yeah, 250 on the board with that 6. Again. And this is straight to long off. It's turning out to be a good over for Bangladesh. A single, 6, and then a single. 12 already in the first 4 deliveries.
আপনারা যারা অনলাইনে বাজি খেলতে চান তাদের জন্য আমরা নিয়ে এলাম skyfire.live। এখানে অ্যাকাউন্ট করলে আপনি পাচ্ছেন ফার্স্ট ডিপোজিটে 10% বোনাস এবং উইথড্র করতে পারছেন মাত্র 2 মিনিটের মধ্যে, এবং আরো পাচ্ছেন আমাদের কাছে 1xbdt.bet। এটাতে আপনি নিজেই ডিপোজিট এবং নিজেই উইথড্র করতে পারবেন। কেন অ্যাকাউন্ট করতে স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বার অথবা ওপেন লিংকে ক্লিক করে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে যোগাযোগ করুন। ধন্যবাদ। আপনারা যারা অনলাইনে বাজি খেলতে চান তাদের জন্য আমরা নিয়ে এলাম skyfire.live। এখানে অ্যাকাউন্ট করলে আপনি পাচ্ছেন ফার্স্ট ডিপোজিটে 10% বোনাস এবং উইথড্র করতে পাচ্ছেন মাত্র 2 মিনিটের মধ্যে এবং আরো পাচ্ছেন আমাদের কাছে 1xBDT.bet। এটার মধ্যে নিজে ডিপোজিট এবং নিজেই উইথড্র করতে পারবেন। তাহলে আর দেরি কেন? অ্যাকাউন্ট করতে স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বার অথবা ওপেন লিংকে ক্লিক করে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে যোগাযোগ করুন। ধন্যবাদ। আপনারা যারা অনলাইনে
Bangladesh 256 for 6.
পলাইছে রাইল কেউ দেয় না
ওগুলো পড়বে ধরে না এই নে
পলাও গাইদি পলাও
এন বইলে
এ তো লাড্ডি গেল কে और भाई हारा गाय दूं और गाय 60 कम दूं
Shoriful Islam is the new banner.
60 টা হইলো তো এই যে হলো কাবু মরিস করে গায় যে বলছে হারা বুদ্ধি
So far, 12 and a wicket easier because of this.
জ্বালাস না
A slog swing. You understand at this time of the innings, it is the shortest side out there. Be managing a bit of a top edge and straight up. Here we go.
A nice little cameo from the skipper, 22 of just 18 deliveries.
খাবি না
We're just wondering when they started to play shots, it was coming off nicely. Could have they tried a little bit earlier. Well, it all depends on how much they end up with.
এরা বিতি ভাত খাবে না হবে
13 in that over with that single. After 48, Bangladesh 257 for 6.
ভাত খাবে না করবে
আদা দিবি সামনে রাখতে দিই হালা পোলা
Yeah, the first three batters, not much of a contribution, but then there was contribution, a big one from Shanto with that 100. Lichon also chipping in with 76. No sign of O'Rourke. Hamish. Lister has come back to bowl his final over. None for 59 in 9.
তুই বুঝতো
Shoriful on strike. Well, his appeal, the keeper thinks he's nicked it. Bowler seems also that he might just have taken a wicket, but
ভাত খানা খাইয়া
gone upstairs.
এখন পড়া গেল
Oh, they'll have a check. So they've gone upstairs.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for a catch behind. Original field decision is not out. Check the feet placement and it's a fair delivery. We can have a look at front on, please.
থালদেশ কিরা
ধরনে পানি দেখিস তুললেই হয় কমে কোনো আছে যাইতে
Okay, looks like it's off the edge of the bat. We'll look at all French, please. Okay, yeah, I've got no gap between ball and bat and spike. So I'll go back to it's on field to reverse his decision to out.
Yeah, it is
না আপনার সাথে বলে পাড়ির উপর বলে যাই যা সামনে কিছু
So the bowler and the keeper.
সামনে নেই
Shooting the batter.
Hey, there looked a little bit of confusion with
এই যে
the
রবিনের আর তোমার পেলাম
taking the review on Tom Latham,
না প্যান্ডা সাইলেন্ট বইবে খাবে
saying the batter had his back pad. Maybe he thought it was pad, but no, straight off the outside edge. Short
নয়
come out,
নয়
short stay at the wicket.
আমি দুষ্টমি হারে
Bangladesh lose their 7th with 257 on the board.
ভালো হয়েছে ভালো হয়েছে শান্তি নাই এককাল সব শান্তি নাই মাইনের কইতেছে ভাই শান্তি নাই আজ যদি কথা বলে ভালো লাগে কতক্ষণ
ধরে না বাবা
এবার কথা কইনি কইতে ভাই ভালো এ ভাত খায় না হ্যাঁ আবার কয় ভাত খাই নি লুডু খেয়েছি
And the 11. No, got a
Shanti
deflection,
nai.
isn't it?
শান্তি আছে শান্তি নাই
Yeah, you look at the replay and it looks pretty straightforward. I think everyone thought it was straightforward, but
ভালো
good edge.
Must have heard the sound.
দাও
Usually, no. Bangladesh have got
অনলাইনে বাজি খেলতে চান তাদের জন্য আমরা নিয়ে এলাম skyfire.live এখানে অ্যাকাউন্ট করলে আপনি পাচ্ছেন ফার্স্ট ডিপোজিটে 10% বোনাস এবং উইথড্র করতে পাচ্ছেন মাত্র 2 মিনিটের মধ্যে আরো পাচ্ছেন আমাদের কাছে 1xbdt.bet এটাতে আপনি নিজে ডিপোজিট এবং নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন তাহলে কেন বাবা নাম্বার বাবা করে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে বাজি খেলতে চান তাদের জন্য আমরা নিয়ে এলাম skyfire.live এখানে অ্যাকাউন্ট করলে পাচ্ছেন ফার্স্ট ডিপোজিটে 10% বোনাস এবং উইথড্র করতে পাচ্ছেন মাত্র 2 এর মধ্যে এবং আরো পাচ্ছেন আমাদের কাছে 1xbdt.bet এটাতে আপনি নিজে ডিপোজিট এবং নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন তাহলে দেরি কেন অ্যাকাউন্ট নাম্বার অথবা ওপেন লিংকে ক্লিক করে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে যোগাযোগ করুন ধন্যবাদ আপনারা যারা অনলাইন
Back another wicket. Tavir goes with no score on the board. Bangladesh 157 for 8.
ব্যস্ত কথা একদমই দেয়
আইলে আইলে
দাও ছো 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 ছো
Mustafizur Rahman.
ছো বাবা ছো ছো
Last 6 balls, what New Zealand have done is they've managed to concede only a single run and they've picked up 3. That's the last of the 3 wickets. Trying to attempt to play a big shot and getting caught. So very good from New Zealand. Yeah, back line. And they'll open up and a single, but this is really good from New Zealand.
হাই বাদ দিছে
Bangladesh 256 for 5 and all of a sudden 258 for 8.
The bowlers have come out at the back end here for Bangladesh. Just wonder, it's an opportunity that they can get Redoy on strike. Let's get one. Been bound watching, trying to find the boundary, played the big shot. But you've got a not out batter there at 29. Get the non-strikers in.
He needs to try to play the last over. Take a single. This might be a little bit wide to that fielder that they might be thinking of coming back for the second, and they do. So he will not be on strike. What an over! Couple of wickets and then over, and only 3 runs conceded from Leicester. 260 for 8.
রাখা গেছে
আছে ঘুমাই
আমার দাও কালু আমি আলু খাই আমার
Yeah, 260 on the board.
রামছে কত মানে দেখো কিছু খালি খালি আলু
তো হাম দাও দিই তোরা তো নামবে না
Rido is not
কি জোগাড়
going
করলে
to be on strike. It'll be a
কলা দাও
Mustafiz
শব্দ
Rahman.
দাও ঠিক মতো
সকালে আলু যেন
বাচ্চা বাচ্চা
Right, Smith.
কাল বাচ্চা বাচ্চা খাও
আমার দেবে না
ওই
Belted it down the ground. But what's good for Bangladesh is that they pick up a single and Rida comes back on strike. Again, he's played a nice little role with the bat. 31 of 27. Can he pick a few boundaries in this over? That's what Bangladesh will be hoping for.
Can he find the boundary on 2 occasions? Obviously, he would like more, but see the irregular wickets, 15 overs, really hampered this setting from Bangladesh.
মরে ছেলে তিন দিয়েছে
Yeah, it had just to go ahead a little bit to his right. It would have been a boundary. That's the area that he was trying to target. Just couldn't get it away from that fielder at deep
কেন
square
দিস
leg.
আব্বাই
It's
বলাই
only a single.
জব টপ দিয়ে খাই না আমি ঘুমাই
Incredibly wristy shot. Ball actually not bounced that much as well. Eastman out there, Clarkson
তোর বলাই যা
square on the leg side.
বলাই
You had to go a little bit fine. Swing and a miss. I don't know what the discussion has been in the middle for both the batters. Well, he's trying to hit every delivery he has faced, Mustafiz Rahman. Yeah, just rolling the fingers over. I think more
আমার
important
লাগে
for him is to
লাইন দেন তো
if he can get
আমার লাগে
the non-strike on strikes instead of trying to look for a big shot.
এবার ধরতে পারো না
Just
ওই এখানে পড়ে
in the gap.
এবার আলু দিয়ে রান দিয়ে
In the onside, it's only one fielder. If it goes on the onside, it's singles.
রান
Singles
সাম
on,
করি
for sure.
আমার দরকার হেল্প করে একটা দিতে তো রান সাম করে রান দিতে কেন দোষ দেবে আমার
Well,
বেশি না
আল্লাহ
two more deliveries to be bowled.
তোমার লাগে একটা রান দেবে
263 on the board.
হেরা নাম কোন কইছি দিন করে রান দিতে পারো
একটা রান দেবে সকাল তো আবার করতে জানে যে এ আমি খাই না আমি এরকম করে খেলে আমি খেয়ে খেয়ে দেয়
আমি মাই কইছি ওরকম করে তো না কেসে করছিলেন যে ভালো দিন আমরা হেই কইছি এই
আপনারা
কোন রান সাম নাম কোন রান কইছি যে
তাদের জন্য আমরা নিয়ে এলাম স্কাইফায়ার অ্যাকাউন্ট করলে আপনি পাচ্ছেন
বলাই যা
ডিপোজিটে 10%
ওই কথাই কাল মেলায় যান যা মেলা যা
2 মিনিটের মধ্যে এবং আরো পাচ্ছেন আমাদের কাছে 1x BDT এটাতে আপনি
মেলায় যেত বলাই
করতে পারবেন তাহলে আর দেরি কেন অ্যাকাউন্ট করতে স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বার অথবা লিংকে ক্লিক করে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে যোগাযোগ করুন আপনারা যারা অনলাইনে বাজি খেলতে চান তাদের জন্য আমরা নিয়ে এলাম skyfire.live এখানে
ওই মেলায় যায় মেলা দাদু রাখে
10% বোনাস
বুম আছে বুম মেলায় বুম আছে
মাত্র 2 মিনিটের মধ্যে এবং আরো পাচ্ছেন আমাদের কাছে 1x BDT.bet এটাতে আপনি নিজে ডিপোজিট এবং নিজে উইথড্র করতে পারবেন তাহলে আর দেরি কেন স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া নাম্বার অথবা লিংকে ক্লিক করে
এবড়া বলা বেটা
ধন্যবাদ
Really good in the deep. With the stumps.
Josh Clarkson keeping it to 1. Important Ridoy faces. He's not facing the last deliveries down the non-striker.
মানে যায়
It's been a very good close out there from New Zealand. Last 30 balls, 36 runs, 3 wickets. Very impressive.
Right, it's going to be the last delivery, and Mustafiz is on strike, so they'll making a few changes in the field. The fielder at fine leg comes inside the circle, and he moves that fielder at deep square a little bit finer. Right, swing and a miss, slower delivery. Excellent last over from Smithy. He finishes well up none for 50. And Bangladesh end up scoring 265 for 8 after the end of the 50th over. I think, man,